The National Government promised to review the Resource Management Act as part of our election promises in 2008. They promised to review it because we were aware that after 18 years since the Resource Management Act became law, there'd been growing criticism about the slow and costly plan preparation and consenting processes. Our reform was designed to maintain environmental protection, but to improve decision-making and reduce costs and delays, because slow, overly bureaucratic processes do absolutely nothing for the environment. The people were very clear. They wanted, they needed a better and more efficient system. Within 100 days of taking office, the Resource Management Simplifying and Streamlining Amendment Bill was introduced by the Minister, the Honourable Dr Nick Smith, into Parliament. That bill was phase one of a comprehensive reform of the Act. It covered areas such as removal of frivolous, vexatious and anti-competitive objections, improving plan development and plan change processes, improving resource consented processing, which has been needed and nothing has been done over the last 9 years by Labor, improving workability and compliance, and improving national instruments, which were also neglected under the Labor government. It also created an Environmental Protection Authority. All this is relevant to the bill that we're debating tonight, because during work on the Simplifying and Streamlining Bill, the whole issue of designations and requiring authorities were considered. And members of the Local Government and Environment Select Committee, as it's been mentioned tonight by Shane Jones, did look long and hard at these issues. The issues are complex, and they involve several different acts of Parliament and a series of tests to determine who can become a requiring authority and what projects can be covered by this legislation. However, we do agree with the Honourable Ruth Dyson that changes need to be made in this area. Therefore, the area of the Resource Management Act, and we're looking at Part 8, Sections 166 to 186, which includes Section 167 that the Honourable Ruth Dyson has selected to amend, is entitled Designations, and it will be reviewed in Phase 2 of the major reform. And in fact, that work is well underway to make these changes. The changes will be comprehensive. The changes will be integrated into the larger reform of the Resource Management Act.
That's right.
This bill, which only deals with one section out of a total of 433 sections and 10 schedule, really is a pointless exercise. I understand the principles that the Honourable Ruth Dyson is keen to promote, and it may be that they will be included in the final reform. But it would be foolish to send this bill to Select Committee when a technical advisory group and the Ministry of the Environment is already working on the issue, and a more holistic reform is already underway. The member will of course be able to have input into Phase 2 Resource Management Reform Bill and can be involved in the passage of that bill going through the House. In fact, I invite her to join us on the Local Government and Environment Select Committee for the passage of that reform bill. Therefore, because it's unnecessary, National does not support the Resource Management Requiring Authorities Amendment Bill. Thank you.